Something quiet but profound is happening in the world of AI. Not just in the code, or the servers, or the headlines, but in the way we think about creation itself. Machines are now writing music, generating art, and speaking in our voices. But behind that marvel lies a deeper question, one that every artist, engineer, and dreamer will soon have to face. Who truly owns the machine's imagination? The Udio settlement a turning point in AI music recently. This question echoed through the music world when Udio, an AI music generation platform, reached a major settlement with Universal Music Group. For months, Udio was celebrated for letting anyone create full songs from text prompts, vocals, lyrics, and all. But UNG accused them of using copyrighted material to train their model, and the lawsuit brought everything to a halt. The result? A deal and a transformation. Udio agreed to partner with Universal to launch a licensed AI music platform in 2026. One where every artist's data is legally cleared and songs are created within a safe, controlled ecosystem. But here's the catch. Udio immediately disabled all download. Every song, every creative spark that users had generated was suddenly locked inside the platform. You could listen to what you made, but not take it home. For many creators, it felt like a door closing. Their art existed, but they didn't own it. It lived inside someone else's system, beautiful, but confined. And maybe that's the deeper symbol here. AI promised infinite creativity, but when the lawyers and labels arrive, that freedom starts to shrink. So we must ask, when you make something with AI, does it belong to you, or to the system that allowed you to make it? These aren't just questions about music. They're questions about the entire AI ecosystem, how it's built, and who really controls it. Because the truth is, many of the AI tools we use every day don't actually own the intelligence behind them. The truth about LLM APIs borrowed minds. Imagine a vast digital mind, a large language model trained on oceans of text and human expression. Now, imagine hundreds of smaller companies renting access to that mind through a thin, invisible bridge called an API. That's the world we're in now. Most AI startups, chatbots, and creative platforms don't build their own brains. They simply call upon one from OpenAI, Google, Anthropic, or others. When you use those apps, the words you see, the melodies you hear, even the images you generate, all of it often flows through a borrowed intelligence. These companies don't own the model. They own the interface. They own the branding. But the consciousness doing the heavy lifting, the deep computation that feels almost alive, belongs elsewhere. And with that dependence comes limitation. If the model changes, their product changes. If access is revoked, their creativity evaporates overnight. So, again, the question returns this time, broader. If the creativity you channel is mediated through a rented mind, how much of it is true? Are we inventors or tenants of imagination? This dependence on borrowed minds leads us to an even subtler dilemma, one that lives in language itself. Because even when the machines write beautifully, we still feel the difference. We still sense the missing heartbeat. So we try to fix it. We try to humanize the machine's voice. Can we teach AI to feel? To humanize AI text is to breathe warmth into code. It means adjusting tone, rhythm, and nuance, adding emotion, perspective, and imperfection. It's how we make the cold precision of a model feel more like conversation and less like computation. Writers and creators all over the world now spend time massaging AI-written drafts, softening edges, breaking symmetry, adding heart. And in many ways, that's good, because storytelling has never been just about accuracy. It's about empathy, rhythm, and truth. But there's something paradoxical about it too. We build machines to speak like us, and now we're spending time teaching them how to sound more human. It's as if we've built a perfect mirror, and now we're trying to smudge it just enough to see our reflection again. Different language models bring different voices. Some speak with poetic cadence, others sound factual and flat, but none of them feel. They simulate understanding without ever truly touching it. So maybe humanizing AI text isn't just about making machines better writers. Maybe it's about reminding ourselves that we are still the source of meaning. That behind every algorithm, there must remain a human interpreter, someone who shapes the story, feels the rhythm, decides what matters. When we step back, we see a pattern. Udio's music locked behind legal walls, apps that borrow their intelligence from someone else's cloud AI text that needs a human soul to feel complete. It all points to a single truth. We are building the next chapter of creativity, but we're still learning what it means to create through a machine rather than beside one. So maybe the challenge ahead isn't about making AI more human. Maybe it's about keeping humanity present in everything we make with AI. Because the technology will keep advancing. The voices will grow smoother, the images sharper, the outputs more believable. But without awareness, without soul, the art will be empty. And the real danger isn't that AI replaces artists. It's that we forget what made art human in the first place. This is Heady Wisdom, reflections on the spiritual and creative side of technology. If this resonated with you, consider sharing your thoughts below. Let's keep exploring not just what AI can do, but what it means for the heart that still creates behind the code.